Hasn't been near one of these yet, but good contact there. Will be shot up left. Could be an opposite field home run for Red Critter if they're not able to jump it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mushroom Baseball League in the Week 6 action here in the Bowser Jr. Playroom as the Cosmic Cove Novas face off against the Mount Silver Chain Chomps. Two teams on opposite ends of the spectrum here in the daycare center. Nova's currently sitting at 4-1 as the Chain Chomps rock a 1-4 record. Will be a tough matchup for them coming in as the underdogs. We'll see if they can make their patented Chain Chomp pizzazz come to life here. Truly sink their teeth into the Novas. Paratroopa will get a single, sends one up into left field, puts a runner on for Daisy. Daisy winds up, tips that one up center. Drives it right to the waiting glove of Baby DK. Linda Belcher, Orange Me next up, and this one's not going to have the height. Snagged by Light Blue Yoshi at second. We'll be able to turn the double play into Costanza at first. Picks off Paratroopa as well. Nova's 3 up, 3 down in the first. See how they can do on the defense side of the things as Mario starts off on the mound. Baby Peach, grounder. Over to shortstop. Critter turns that in on first for the first out of the inning. Team Captain Yoshi next up. Will pop that one up, but Mario comes in from center field, makes the catch. Foul block does its thing, pals through. But no runners on, no chance to advance. Baby Daisy sends that one out left. But hooks a little bit too far. Will go foul. Big wind up there. Good contact. Will clear the infield. Ritter tried to dive for it, but the Crocodile wasn't able to make the catch. Throws himself backwards, but Baby Daisy still gets the single. Now Baby DK comes up, tips one off, and another failed attempt from Crocodile. Another single. Baby Daisy in scoring position for Tiny Kong. Tiny Kong needs to bring this run in. Oh, and a grounder up right field. The Bullet Bill's not going to quite hit Paratroopa. Tiny gets her single. Bases loaded for Dixie Kong. She's able to keep it rolling. Ball for Dixie. There's the star pitch from Mario. The fireball comes out. She gets the hit. That's going to be Baby Daisy in home. An RBI single for Dixie. Mario sends that back in field before the power block obliterates him. They hold more runners off. But the Chain Chomps get to Funky. Funky bases loaded. 3 apes, all with chemistry as well. He's going to have a big bonus here. Slow pitch from Mario, but it will just be a slap hit. Oh, Dark Bones makes the mistake. Doesn't quite get the attack on the ball as the Chain Chomp comes out. And a single from Funky Kong brings 2 runners in. Nova's getting chomped here in the bottom of the first. The Mount Silver team sinks their teeth in. George Costanza next up at bat. Will be hopped by Red Critter at shortstop. Finally gets a hit in field and able to put an end to things. The Chain Chomps start off strong, a 3-run half inning for them. We'll see how the Novas can respond once they get their turn back up at bat. Red Pianta starting up, strike 1. Goes for the slap, but only finds the air. No chance of connecting there, and a drive over to right will go foul. Bounces off the train in the outfield. Gets another good contact slap in, but Dixie's going to make it in time. Green Shell not soon enough to stop her. Over to Mario. Next up at bat. First pitch from Tiny, a ball. Ooh, inside of the zone. Mario crowding the plate a little bit too much, not able to find that hit. And this one's grabbed by Light Blue Yoshi. The tongue catch fires out. Looked like it might get down, but just pulled in. Gobbled up by LBY. Dark Bones coming up next. Oh, big hit, Dark Bones. This one's crushed up left. They've got the Kim and are going to get the buddy jump. A Dark Bones dinger denied today to end the inning. So big hits. Garth Bones will have to make his way back to the dugout knowing he could have done something there. It just wasn't his lucky day. Chomps, definitely pleased by that, get their turn back up at bat as they make it their way to the bottom of their lineup. Light Blue Yoshi going through 8 batters last inning as their 9th man comes up now. Daisy can't quite dive for it. LBY gets a single. Baby Peach up next. Pops that one up to the left. Dark Bones and Mario will be in position, make the catch. Gets the fly out. Team Captain Yoshi in the batter's box. Strike one. Wind up and a drive out left. Dark Bones makes the catch. Light Blue Yoshi held up on first. Baby Daisy, a very consistent hitter all season 1 and going into strong into season 2. There's the star pitch from Mario, wants her out of here. She does get a slap contact, but it hangs a little bit too long in the air. Garth Bones able to make every single catch this inning. Finds that 3rd out in left. Nova's coming back up top of the 3rd. Dusty Bones leading the way. Grounder over to Light Blue will be out at first. Over now to the Crocodile. Wind up, but that one's too far inside. We'll swing through it. Oh, another swinging strike for Red Critter. Hasn't been near one of these yet, but good contact there. Will be shot up left. Could be an opposite field home run for Red Critter if they're not able to jump it, and they don't. They just don't jump. Nobody jumped even attempted there. As the Crocodile scratches one for the Novas, they find their first. Baby DK and Dixie just sort of confused, and they let it go. Mario following up. Gonna be harder to see some electric hits like that from the Red Me. What he brings to the table is some solid consistency, and that one will get down before Baby DK can get there. Gonna run out all the way to the wall. Single for Mario. Coming up with Paratroopa, top of the lineup again for the Novas. Strike one. A jump from Yoshi will get to Costanza in time. Gets the double play. Mario not quite fast enough to get back in. The Novas only finding one in the top of the 3rd off the Red Critter opposite side home run. Baby DK comes up now for the Chain Chomps in the bottom of the 3rd. Bounces off the wall, will stay fair. Pow block as well, could have potentially gone for 2nd, but plays it conservatively, hangs on 1st. Tiny Kong following up. Good slap from Tiny, plants it in center right, finds the gap, and that's a Tiny Kong single, pushes Baby DK ahead. Puts the little fella in scoring position for Dixie. See what Dixie can make happen. Star pitch Mario, fireball, she got it, and that's going to be the double play. Dixie just not quite the contact she was looking for, even though she's able to hit that fast pitch. That's a runner cleared off 2nd. Funky Kong will get a single and plant Tiny back on base. It's Costanza coming up next. Even a big hit from Costanza here may not go far enough to bring Tiny in. We'll see what he can do. Oh, Daisy jumps too soon, but able to touch back down and throw herself under the ball. Recovers from her mistake. Daisy, an incredible catch there to get a 3rd out and prevent a big hit from coming through. Follows that up immediately with a chance at bat. Winds up versus Tiny here. Strike one. Charges up. Strike two. Still hasn't swung. Slaps that one, and it's not going to be high enough. Tongue catch from Yoshi at shortstop. This prevents that from touching down in the outfield. Not what Daisy was looking for at bat. Linda Belcher up next. Linda sends one up right. Baby Peach and Baby DK are going to get there, and they will have the buddy jump. Looked like it had just enough to possibly go over the wall. Linda, a big shot from her, though it is stopped by the two babies in center and right. No runners and no outs left for the Redwood Tree as Red Pianta comes up to bat. Strike one. Drive from him will be a foul ball. No more strikes, needs to swing, and that's going to be hopped by Light Blue Yoshi at second. Makes a leaping catch. Novas puts some solid offense up. Just not able to follow through. Chain Chomps, an electric bottom of the first, but they've been in several scoring positions since then and haven't been able to close. We'll see if they're able to here, but it won't be off of Light Blue Yoshi. A grounder from him. Hit directly off the hands. Picked up by Daisy at second. Baby Peach next up, and another grounder. Another out at first. Yoshi up next, the team captain. Strike one. Good slap hit. Daisy's not going to be able to get there. That'll be a single for Yoshi. Puts a body on for Baby Peach. We'll see what she can do. Or Baby Daisy, rather. Baby DK on deck, but they've got no more outs, and a grounder from Baby Daisy. Ground out over to third base. As Dusty Bones fields it, sends it to first. Low scores coming in. Mario looks to turn it around in the top of the fifth. Big knock. Mario finds the gap in left. That's going to roll a ways out. Gets the single. Runner on for Garth Bones. Strike one. Oh, strike two. Dark Bones hasn't swung on anything yet, and a low drive does actually get down. Light Blue Yoshi, fielder's choice, will go for the pickoff at first. Mario able to put himself in scoring position off of that for Dusty Bones. Good old Dry Bones coming up. Big knock. Baby DK not going to get there. Dusty puts runners in the corners for Red Critter, the Rockadile. We've seen one home run from him before. Only one out, scratched two. Even a big hit here, even if it's buddy jumped. Still could be a pop fly and a sack fly, but Red Critter doesn't want the sack fly, doesn't want any of that, wants the 3-run bomb, and he'll get it. A go-ahead home run for the Novas in the fifth. They'll claim the lead here as they look to put the Chain Chomps in their place, sending them over the wall. Novas up 4-3. Base is cleared, but Mario up next, looking to extend their advantage. Still got 2 outs left, plenty of time to find more offense. 2 strikes from Tiny. He'll swing on the third. Sends it straight up center. Will be a Mario single. Paratroopa next up in the batter's box. That's going to be jumped by Yoshi and out at first. Gets the double play from a ways away. Tiny Kong not pleased with that performance. See how much longer she lasts on the mound. For now, it'll be the Chain Chomps with another chance on the offense. They look to take their lead back. Baby DK starting off as the Chomps get into their Kong core. Will slap that, but a grounder to Daisy out at first. No action for Baby DK this at bat. Tiny Kong follows up quickly after strike one. Wind up Tiny, but a big hit. Great contact there. She sends it up right. They're going to have the Kim and make the buddy jump not quite high enough for Tiny Kong. Great stuff, but just not the height. Dixie Kong up next for the Chain Chomps. No more outs. And a grounder over to third baseman Dusty Bones. Chain Chomps, 3 up, 3 down in the 5th. As we go to the top of the 6th, the Novas get their chance to extend a lead for the first time all game. Daisy leads the way, tips that one up to the right, finds the gap. Splashes down in the outfield. That's going to be an extra base hit for Daisy. Uses her speed to her advantage. Slides in on second. Linda Belcher next stop. Ooh, chopped that one horribly. This one's driven straight up center. Daisy over to third as Linda gets a single. Tiny Kong might finally be at her limit as Redwood Tree comes up. Red Pianta, strike one. Big slap, that'll be Daisy in home as Red Pianta gets a single and Baby DK confused by the bananas. It's not lunchtime, Baby DK. You need to keep your head in the game. Goes for the attack on the ball and makes an error. Linda able to get all the way to third off the Red Pianta single. RBI as well. That'll be the end of Tiny Kong. She's coming off the mound, going over to shortstop as Yoshi comes up to pitch. Strike one from Yoshi. Slap hit Mario gets down before Baby DK can get there. An RBI single for the plumber brings Linda in home. Some working class solidarity. Big hit for the Novas as they now go up double the Chain Chomp score. There's the star pitch from Yoshi as Dark Bones comes up. Strike one. Big knock. That'll be in the gap too. All the way out to the wall. They've got the buddy toss coming in home. Can Red Pianta beat it out? We'll have to see. He's not the fastest. No, not this time. The Redwood Tree, strong and sturdy, but one thing it's not great at doing is moving in a pinch. Baby DK will get that in home before Red Pianta slides in. Dark Bones, however, resets the runners in the corners. For Dry Bones himself, old Dusty Bones, tips that one up, drops it down. A single for Dusty Bones puts another runner in. Mario tags up on the plate. Nova's up 7-3 as well as the bats light on fire here in the 6th. Back over to the Rockadile, 2 runners on, and Red Critter's looking for a big swing. Yoshi doesn't want to give it to him. There's the star pitch. It just goes for the slap, but another one dropped in the gap. Loads the bases for Mario. Strike one for Mario. Oh, and there's the star pitch. Grounder over to Tiny. Will be out at second, out at first. Mario hits into the double play. But great momentum. They're carrying it forward from the 5th to the 6th. All they need to do is keep things locked down defensively, and they've got the Chomps in the bag. Funky Kong will try to address things to the best of his ability. Strike one. Ooh, swings through it. Strike two. Good slap, gets over the infield. Funky gets the single. So we go over to George Costanza and Mario. Feeling some fatigue. Chomps may be able to take advantage of that. Get this pitcher off the mound. Costanza fouls one up to the right. No more strikes. Goes for the slap hit, but a jump from Daisy is the double play. Light Blue Yoshi, last one up for the Chain Chomps. Strike one. No more outs. There's the star pitch. Mario knows he doesn't have long left on the mound, but a bobble from Dusty Bones. He's been benched most of the season. He's not just dusty, he's rusty. That'll be a single for Light Blue Yoshi. Mario, fully gassed, switches over to second as Daisy comes up to pitch. These submarine-style pitches tough to deal with. Baby Peach knocks one over to shortstop Red Critter. Top of the 7th, Novas with their last chance to take a further lead. Where they got to hand it back to the Chain Chomps one last time. Paratroopa gets a good single to start a rally. Plants himself on first. And Yoshi, fatigued as well, not a great position. Daisy gets the hit. Over in center right, finds the gap. Another single. Yoshi being left on. Linda Belcher. Oh, there's the star pitch. He knows he doesn't have the stamina to sustain as well. Gonna burn it all here. Linda clears the infield. Gets the single. Loads the bases for Red Pianta. Yoshi's being pulled. Yoshi over to right field. Baby Peach coming up to bat, or to pitch. Strike one, Red Pianta. Oh, a dive from Tiny will be the double play. They get off the runner at second. Daisy not able to get back on base in time. Tiny Kong pulls 2 outs at a critical moment. The Novas have runners in the corners as Mario comes up. Star player, team captain, has a lot going for him here. Grounder for Mario will be scooped up by Light Blue Yoshi, thrown out at first. Novas quite missed their opportunity. They're just not quite able to close. Chain Chomps, however, they need to bring their A game. They're playing from behind in the bottom of the 7th. Yoshi sends one into the gap, gets a single. Baby Daisy now up as well. Yoshi trying to steal to second. That's going to be a foul ball. He'll have to pull back. No steal attempt this time, but she drives this one out to left field. Dark Bones not able to get there in time. Baby Daisy gets the single. Yoshi on second, scoring position for Baby DK. Strike one. Daisy sends one inside, but he doesn't take the bait. There's the windup. Good hit. Garth Bones unable to get there another time. Ghost Item buying a lot of time. Yoshi comes in from second to home. RBI single for Baby DK. The little ape with his big banana drives one in. Yoshi crosses home plate. It's only 3 runs now that separate the Chain Chomps from extra innings. Tiny Kong could hit it big. Strike one, Tiny. No outs yet for the Chain Chomps. A good position to be in when you've got 2 runners on. Tiny threads the needle up center. The shell plows through. That's going to let Baby Daisy come in home. An RBI single for Tiny Kong. Baby Daisy rounds the corner, comes in. Doesn't even need to slide. No, she's got all the time she needs. Keeps her dress clean. Now it's Dixie up at bat. 2 runners on and 2 Kongs. Good Kim for her. Some solid bonuses here. But there's the Daisy star pitch. Does she swing? She doesn't. Knows better than to swing on that. We'll take the strike. A swinging strike too. Contact there. Oh, a bobble from Red Critter! The power block stuns Mario as well, but Baby DK doesn't risk coming in home. Plays it safe, gets on third off the bobble. Funky Kong up, bases loaded, perfect chemistry. Could walk it off here if he hits it big. He's winding up, but Daisy's giving the star pitch again. He swings on it. Oh, it's an infield fly. Funky, you're out. Devastating for the Chain Chomps as it comes to Costanza. They've lost their first out But off an infield fly from a Daisy star pitch. What a way to go. Costanza grounder up to first. Will be stunned by the pound block. Mario knows he can't get Costanza out, but does use it as an opportunity to pick off Dixie at second. Base is not loaded, but runners in the corners for Light Blue Yoshi and only one run separating the Chain Chomps from extras. Mario's going to scoop that up out at first and they'll close it out. Light Blue doesn't quite get through. One run away, but it's a grounder to second base. Mario secures the end of the inning. And the Novas eke out a one-run win over the Chain Chomps here in Bowser Jr.'s Playroom. We'll take a look at our MVP, and this one's likely going to go to the Crocodile. Huge offensive production for the Novas here. No contesting that. One of the biggest reasons they were able to close this one out and bring home a win. We'll take a peek over at the box scores and we can see just what sort of offensive production that does. 130 MVP points for Red Critter, but great showings from the Chain Chomps in a back and forth match. These two teams definitely closer than their records might show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you're really liking what we're doing here, why not check out the Mushroom Baseball League Discord, link in the description below. I'll see you in the next one.